the young group that you're dealing with, you feel as though you're a bit frustrated because you don't have that time or resource.
Yeah.
What would be your solution to that?
More time. As I was saying, kind of the point of my job is the employability thing, but during the break I was just saying to Stuart that kind of comes easily to the young people, and I feel that they're picking that up well, and it's the other stuff that's holding them back.
What's the other stuff?
The isolation, the loneliness, the not having what they would see as a life outside of school. The schools I work in are really good, and they all have really supportive bases where the young people go at lunchtime, because a lot of them are not comfortable going out into the playground or into the dining hall, so the support bases are really good, and I think you see it works well there because they have the lunch club, and any young person that isn't comfortable going outside or to the dining hall just goes along there and they take their lunch and they maybe play a game, and you know, so they're happy there, and they have their peers and they're talking and getting on with people, but it's kind of supporting, like following on from that and building those friendships outside of school.
How do you do that?
I think that's where we need kind of like maybe a friendship group, something that, you know, it's not like a youth club where everybody just piles in and you play pool or you play in the Xbox in the corner or you do a bit of dancing if that's what you want to do that night, because I think it takes something like that one bad experience for a young person and that they just won't go back. So it needs to be like a really supported kind of friendship club where the young people are made identified by the school as the young people who are going along to the lunch clubs, that they might benefit from that, and then, you know, a support worker could encourage them, take them along and work in small groups. I think that's really important.
What's holding you from doing that just now?
Well, like I work full time fulfilling my role, which is the employability thing, working with the young people during school periods, and then, you know, after school it's the placement side and getting their work experience and getting them out into the world of work to have a taster of that. So I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest, to open a friendship club, who to go to, where to start it, and, you know, how to get the resources in place to do that. I work for a company who can have my back, and I go out and do the work that I'm like posted to do in my role.
You've got a certain remit. What would make that remit easier? So on Monday morning, right, let's really go hypothetical here. Monday morning, you turn up Monday morning and we've waved the magic wand and you're in there Monday morning. What would you like to see sitting there ready for you on Monday morning?
To know something, to experience a Monopoly board.
Why that?
Because see, any groups I've worked with before where everybody's a wee bit holding back and afraid to put themselves out there, you get the game of Monopoly and they go, and before you know it, people are buying and selling each other, and, you know, they're a wee
London.
That's it.
Cluedo's great as well.
I can't cheat at Cluedo. I actually get banned for playing Monopoly at my last work because I kept winning.
But it's amazing, it's a pretty cheap process, isn't it? It's a pretty cheap solution.
And it works.
You know?
It's quite funny that you're talking about that, and just coming back, it's something that we did as a family, is have more board nights, and we bought Monopoly and we bought Cluedo, and it's just amazing just to sit down and not watch the telly, not go on your mobile phone and Facebook and actually play the board game. And just saying it does, everybody just comes together when something like that does come out. It's like, whoa.
And a bit of competitiveness.
And that's when it kicks in. If you're the bank, you slip yourself a couple extra 500s. How did you get all them?
Luck.
You paid me rent, didn't you?
No, it's great and it works. I mean, I've seen it work quite a lot, and it would be something I'd like to, because actually I do kind of miss having that chance to do group work because it's all one-on-one, and I would like to see the young people in the group, as you say.
Many people's in your group?
Well, I work with 22 young people.
And how many people helps?
Oh, we have a large employability team. There's like lots, and we all have our own schools that we work with. My school's total 22 young people, but it's one-on-one. Do a bit of kind of group work, but that's more employability based.
That's what
again.
your friendship group be, a board group.
Yeah,
friendship.
Board games.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea because technology's taking over, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And it's that
Really
fear,
is,
it's that
it's
fear of will they
taking
come
it
though,
back.
isn't it?
Well, do you know what? I
That's
remember
it.
one night I was sitting, Jasmine was on her wee thing, Ali was on his phone, the dad was on the computer, and I'm sitting there like that with my book on.
Where's my mobile?
hello.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, right, everybody just for a minute, kid on, we've got a power cut, and kid on, we've not got any technology. What we're going to do? And they looked at me.
Serious?
I'm like, I says, no, what we're going to do? I says, let's go back to, you know, lighting the candles and sitting, playing, so we got the cards out and played cards, and we had a great time.
So maybe part of the solution as well for everybody really, but for yourself as we're talking, is to sort of strip everything down a bit.
Back to basics.
Back to basics.
Interact,
There's no phones, no nothing. Sit down. Kid on, you're sitting in the old-fashioned 1950s living room and just sit and chat.